Alright, this is just going to be kind of a quick video of what I've been doing lately in my sorcerer. Really quick, I'm going to go into it. I was using the Shackle Breaker set in Imperial City, but I think I found a better way, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Right now I'm using the ring of Imperial Physique. 2 rings, and I had to transmute these at a transmute station to the arcane because it gave me healthy and it gave me stamina. I got lucky with the necklace, and I've also got 2 pieces here which I turned into impenetrable. Just going into it, this is where you can get this, and it's probably the best way unless you have a lot of telvars, but you can go to the Imperial Physique equipment box, and it'll give you a random piece of either jewelry or armor, or you can come here and buy the gold rings and necklaces. Of course, you'll want to get arcane, and it has that here. If you get all 3 here, it's going to cost you like 300,000 telvars, which probably wouldn't be a problem for you. But anyway, there you have it. I went this route because it just seemed to make most sense. I was trying to get the jewelry, and I did end up, of course, having to transmute these 2, as it gave me 1 healthy and 1 stamina. But coming up here, you can also get you can get the Imperial Physique, and it's got medium and heavy and light armor. Of course, you're after the light armor. But anyway, looking at my max magicka is 38,000. Magicka recovery is the same. Maximum health is way up there to 29,000. I'm going to go ahead and equip this. This is what I was running before, and this was 21,000. No, you can play like this, but it was fairly difficult. So just, I was out there, I could solo monsters and players and that sort of thing. But I always did have a little trouble with that. Now, of course, I have my shields, and I've got pretty good physical and spell resistance. But using the Imperial Physique set has really upped my game. The seat of the pants feel on fighting monsters and bosses and that sort of thing, you feel a lot more powerful. You're not walking that tight wire, so to speak. So my spell damage is still the same. My critical is still the same. Now I can buff my critical up to 52.6%, which is nice. So that's what you have. Of course, your spell resistance is still at 22,886. Physical resistance is at 21. Your critical resistance is pretty high. I've still got the Pirate Skeleton and Mighty Children, along with Julianos and infused lightning staff and infused restoration staff. But just getting into it, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Right now, my crystal frags, as they're unprocced, is at 14,273 before, and before this, they're at just about 1,000 plus. Now, the crystal frags are all the way up to 15,338. And as well, some of my other skills, they're all up a pretty good bit from where they were before. My haunting curse as well, this really hits hard. And my ice garment is all the way up to 19k. I think it's up from 17.8 or 17.9, I forget what it is. But anyway, all these skills are way up. The important thing is on a sorcerer, you have your shields are way up. Before, my shields were running about 1,200 less. So they're pretty good now, and on this build I do have the ability to take it further, once I get my Undaunted passives, and I can possibly use the Mage Munda Stone. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that yet or not, but if I shield stack, my shield protection goes all the way up to 2491. Now that's pretty high, so there's really nobody that's going to be able to get through all that, because I've got 29 health plus over 20,000 shields. That's going to be really hard to get through, so just something to keep in mind there. But anyway, that's the build. Now, when the question of telvars comes up, yeah, I can, it's true that I can die out there, but it's a lot harder to die. And on top of that, you make a lot more telvar when you have that 4 times multiplier, if conditions are right and all the flags are your color. You can really make a pretty good bit of telvar off these bosses, and they are a lot easier when you're using this set. So if you did get killed per se, it's not like it took you all day to get there and somebody just took half of it. It takes you a little while, but still you're in pretty good shape. So I was actually running Imperial City with about 10k stones anyway before, that, just because of that multiplier, I get so many more telvars, and, I figured, well, if I did get ganked and they take half of it, you know, I'm still making money. So anyway, I guess that's about the build. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I think I've covered everything. But anyway, you on your high elf should be even able to get more magic than I do out of this. So that's just something to keep in mind. But anyway, I guess I'll wrap this up and talk to you later. Take care.